Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded, and I know the lighting isn't great, but I hope you can hear me loud and clearly. Um, I already rolled the astrology dice, and so far, what we have here is the number one, and that's the house dice, and that number one represents this personal life, your beauty and beginnings, and may also warn of future mishaps. So we're going to touch on that, but I'm going to tell you what all of them mean first. And then with the zodiac die right here, this is solitude. It's the Virgo sign. It's rationality, pickiness, critical thinking, and taking on too much. And this last one, the planetary dice, it landed on Neptune. Yes, Neptune. Is mysticism, dreams, intuition, psychic abilities, imagination, and spirituality. So this is going to be a love reading, but I had to start it off with the astrology dice because I wanted to see where the energy was going. So this is a reading for 2026, your love energy going into 2026. And it looks already with the astrology dice that you are not accepting less than. You don't want to let anybody cross your boundaries. You already took on too much in 2024, and this was a year where you were starting to realize, like, I'm not going into 2026 with a bunch of things on my plate or to-do list that are not my problem, because I feel as if you are trying to ease into getting into a relationship, or maybe somebody's trying to ease a relationship onto you, but you are hesitant to go forward. But before I start talking too much just off the astrology dice, I'm going to start pulling cards. But this is once again, this reading is for anybody who's watching right now. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. And, if you want to embrace the reading, embrace the reading. If you want it to tenfold, say, I accept this energy tenfold, because I can feel that 2026 is going to be a good year. I haven't shuffled any cards. Oh, my nose. That's weird. But I haven't shuffled any cards. But I do see with the astrology dice that you are definitely growing with your psychic abilities and your spirituality. And that's kind of why the love situation that you may be in currently or about to get in is going to be a tad bit challenging, because I hear that you're going to be going through a spiritual awakening while you're in this relationship. And it might be a new relationship. It might be a little new. You might not be with this person. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm receiving a message. And when they get to talking, sometimes it be a little bit staticky, but I'm hearing that this person is either someone from your past. If you're single right now, they're coming back. But if you are in a relationship in 2026, this new relationship is going to take a turn, and we're going to see what kind of turn it's going to take. So, Spirit, is there any love messages? Any love messages that we can embark on today? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So we have the mice in the garden. Mice are sneaky little creatures. So let's see what they have to say about the mice in the guidebook, because I just instantly feel like somebody is chasing the cheese. They have one goal, which is to get it, but they also could be sneaky. So with mice, they represent stress, problems, mistakes, chaos, loss, worries, anxieties, frustration, nervousness, theft, doubts, denial, and annoyance. That's kind of concerning to see that in a love reading, because I feel like this could represent your past and how because I just said you're leaving that in the past. So I'm going to go and look at the garden. So with the garden here, that's a public, that's a group, that's a gathering. It's some kind of party, and it's very much giving Four of Cups vibes. So you might want to social network and gather with people so you can, mingle and find a support system. Because I think maybe if you don't have a right support system, you will run into stress, chaos, problems, mistakes, worries, nervousness. Like, I really want to dig into why, because I'm doing a love reading, and to see that, that could mean a few things. So I'm going to grab my tarot and I'm going to ask, why is the mice here? And you know what? I'm also hearing another scenario could be, and this is for like a small percentage of people, that your person is around a rat, a destructive rat at that, that cause unnecessary problems. And that can affect your relationship. Spirit, why is the mouse here? Or the mice? Why is, and see, it's 3 mice, not just the mouse. So that might be significant as well. So we have one card, Ace of Swords. To me, that represents a challenge that you're going to have to work through. It may bring stormy weather, but at the end of the day, you're going to be prosperous. You just have to work through this and stay in open communication. Yes, Page of Pentacles. I hate how I pronounce pentacles. Page of Pentacles is here. And Page of Pentacles just basically, oh my goodness, this is a black card with gold writing. So yes, Page of Pentacles is here, and you have the Ace of Swords. I feel as if you need to embrace the beautiful parts of your life. So when things do get tough, embrace the beautiful parts of your life. Don't focus so much on the unknown. Like, if somebody is making you feel like you're not getting the answers you desire, or you're feeling some kind of confusion, take a step back, embrace your freedom. Don't allow somebody to make you feel mentally trapped, because when you are dealing in a relationship with somebody who isn't sure of themselves, they can make you feel unsure of yourself. And I feel like I'm not making a whole bunch of sense, but they making me say this stuff. So hopefully it resonates with you. I kind of hate it when I can't connect with the words. Like, I can't connect to this, but this message is not for me. It just seems really weird. Like, what is the deal, Spirit? Tell me what's going on. What's going on? Is there a new person coming through? Is it? Okay. Because I'm confused a little bit. So you got Judgment here. 5 of Pentacles. The Hermit and the 5 of Cups. That's a bit much. You're going to get the answers that you're looking for out of a situation so you can move forward. So I feel as if somebody or someone in your past did you wrong, and it's challenging you in your current, like, if you're trying to move forward and be in a new relationship, your past relationship is causing you to put judgment on your future relationship or your current person. So you might want to take a step back and allow karma. And I think that's why the Hermit is here. Like, you might need to take a step back and not, rush things. Take your time, see where things go. So in 2026, I feel like they're letting you know that you will have some challenges if you don't go into that hermit mode. Because the 5 of Pentacles, I'm looking at the illustration on the cards, not just the meaning, like the, what is it? Like the straightforward term or the straightforward meaning for the cards. I try to feel the energy and, see what's going on with it. But this feels like you're working towards something and you're tired and you kind of want to see the benefits of all these seeds that you sowed in your past. You're like, I just want to sit down. I would like to be with a spouse that understands that I'm a hardworking person and I deserve the same love that I put out. So it's almost like you're working to show people that you deserve this love. Because I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles coming right along with the 5 of Cups, it's like I put in all this hard work and my cups are on the ground. So I did all this for nothing. No one sees how much work I put in, is what I'm hearing. No one sees how I'm worth it. I'm worth these things. I'm worth exactly what I desire. Because I almost feel like it's three different groups that may be listening to this, and one group is single. One group is in a relationship that's not moving in the direction that they wanted to move in, but it may if they be patient. And then the third group is like making their way into a relationship from the past. So somebody from your like, I'm so sorry that is all this going on, but this is crazy to me. Like I feel so many different energies, but I do feel that all three energies have something in common. They've all been hurt, you know. You've all had experiences that affect the way you move to this day, and you just want to have a good 2026. You don't want to work all hard just to have your cup spilled. Like, no, that's not what you're trying to do. But everything is like, I see a work in progress. So let's see what else we can see. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Is there anything else that we need to know about love in 2026? Is there anything about love that we need to know for 2026? Yes, you need to reflect. You should probably do some reflecting and look at the things that you've been through and see how they shaped you into the person that you are today. So if you know in your past relationships you had a certain pattern and that pattern caused conflict, change that pattern in this next relationship. So if you were always combative or not trustworthy, I'm not going to say you were not trustworthy, but let's just say you always accused your ex of cheating because they cheated one time. In this current relationship or this future relationship for some of you, don't compare your past to your future, because you want a better future, especially if your past was challenging and full of trauma. You want a brighter future. So stop letting your past dictate how your future is going to go. And this is not just, I am hearing now as I'm speaking that this is not just for love relationships. This can also apply to friends and family, okay? Just reflect on the way you've moved. Because sometimes we teach people how to, treat us. So if you feel like somebody was doing you wrong, at some point, when did you allow them to do you wrong? Because if it's more than once, at some point you have to tell yourself, I don't want to do this anymore. I have to take a step back. You cannot keep giving certain people the benefit of the doubt because they're going to take advantage. Oh, wow. And in my lap, I had loyalty. You are just looking for loyalty. But Spirit wants you to know you need to be loyal to yourself. Stop looking for loyalty outside of yourself. Be loyal to you. Be loyal to your boundaries, because boundaries is popping up here and some of you don't have boundaries. And when you do have boundaries, you're not loyal to your own boundaries. I'm getting kind of frustrated now for some reason. I'm sorry, but Spirit is like, now I can see the problem. I see the problem. This might not resonate, but right now the light just went off in my head. Don't worry about love for 2026. If it's going to work with somebody, it's going to work with somebody, but you may need to take a step back, go into hermit mode, do some reflection on your past relationships. So I'm saying this to say this. If you are in a relationship right now and you feel like it's some kind of turmoil or some kind of issues and you want clarity for 2026, be loyal to yourself, be loyal to your boundaries. And if somebody that you're dealing with, whether you love them or not, whether y'all friends with benefits or not, depending on whatever connection y'all have, especially if y'all being intimate, if this person is overstepping your boundaries, your feelings are valid. If you don't like something somebody is doing, do not keep accepting it, because you're training them to keep overstepping your boundaries, because they see that you're going to be so forgiving, and there's nothing wrong with being forgiving, but You can forgive and move on too and be like, I love you, but you hurt my feelings. So I'm going to leave you where you're at for right now until you realize that your actions have repercussions. Because some people don't get punished enough for their actions. And if some people start getting punished enough or getting repercussions, like true repercussions, because sometimes when we have our heart in it and we have a soft spot for a romantic relationship, our partner, we will allow them to do certain things that we know don't sit well within our heart, soul, mind, and body. And just because we want to make it work, or we want to be in love, or we want to give them a chance and try to change a human being, it just don't always work like that, if it works ever at all. So you have to stop looking, if you are looking, because if you're not looking, this don't apply to you. But if you're looking for loyalty and a tight, close-knit relationship with somebody that you can love forever and ever, you have to start with you. So reflect on ways to love yourself, be loyal to yourself, be loyal to your boundaries, and don't compromise your own emotions and boundaries for another human being that's doing something that you have verbally told them was across the line, like just out of boundaries, just not something that you want. Because I hear this, and as I'm saying is, you have awareness. So yes, in order for you to have any successful relationship, you need to be aware of who you're dealing with and aware of what you're willing to tolerate. Okay, that's a whole mouthful right there. That is saying a lot. So this love reading just turned into a self-love reading really fast. So they want you to start at the bottom and go work it up to the top. So love you first and let the rest fall in line. So your love reading for 2026 is, once you begin to love yourself and be loyal to you and your boundaries, love has no choice but to find you romantically, because you're embracing what you want, what you desire. You're embracing yourself. You're not compromising yourself for anybody. And that will make people look like, dang, no matter what I say, Shawty gonna do her. Shawty gonna tell it like it is. Shawty gonna leave me alone. I might need to tighten up if I want to mess with her, because she ain't allowing me to come over here and tell lies and sit in her face and play in her face all day, or his face. You know, this applies to men too. So if you're a man listening, don't let a shorty do this to you. Don't let nobody's baby mama do this to you, and none of that crazy stuff. Okay? No disrespect. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of stuff going on with relationships that's just inappropriate. It's out of bounds, out of line. And I think that's because people don't reflect on themselves. They don't take accountability for the actions that they do to other people that affect their relationships. They always want people to accept their apology right then and right there. They don't want you to express your feelings. They want to put you in a box and tell you, oh, you overreacting. Don't let them do that. Be loyal to your feelings. So if you know somebody hurt you, don't take that shit into 2026, excuse my French, but don't take that into 2026. Leave them where they're at in 2025. You have to set that boundary if you want the love that you're desiring. You have to treat yourself exactly how you want to be treated. It starts with you. My mouth being so dry when I do these doggone readings. So that was a really good one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to head out of here like a SpongeBob meme. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry the view wasn't good, but I'm hoping that you was listening intently and closely and that you resonate with it. My Cash App is going to be in the description box below. You don't have to donate, but donations are always welcome. And no pressure. I'm just here to share a message. I no longer charge for readings, so all I do is accept donations. I also don't really book readings anymore, but when I do, it has to be special circumstances. So I put my email in the description box below too for people who are requesting more personal readings. I will do them and I will not charge. I will only accept donations. So even if you don't want to donate, but you still want a reading, I got you, you know. Because God got me, so I got you. That's why I'm able to do the free readings, because God has been so good and I'm so blessed that I have to share my blessings. So I hope you all got something from this reading. And if you didn't, it'd be like that. Okay. Energies tend to change more than people change their draws. So if you don't hear from me again in 2025, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that good stuff. If you celebrate, if not, peace, love, and light.